Kenyans, we are tired of people using Kenya as a launching pad for their YouTube channels. Foreigners giving reviews about Kenya as if they know better than we do. Go back to Uganda and look for followers there. We are tired of new YouTubers, especially Ugandans and Nigerians. My dear, go and hang on a tomato stem. How do you say this? That Kenyans, we are tired. You are not the spokesperson of Kenya. If Kenyans are tired, they will form a committee, they will come and tell us don't come back to our country, stay in Uganda, stay in Nigeria. Until we get that notice from the representative of Kenyans, who is the president, we are still coming to Kenya. And we shall stay as long as we want. We shall enjoy ourselves. You'll be jealous. Now you're jealous of us having fun in your city. Have we stopped you from having fun in your city? Anyway, let's not dwell on that negative side. There are a lot of beautiful comments in here. My mind, how beautiful is my mind. Queen Vashti's don't match my kind. My mind, how beautiful is my mind. Queen Vashti's don't match my kind. Hi, good people. Welcome to Africa Is Not a Jungle. It's Erina TL here. It's been a minute ever since I reacted deeply to your comments, but today I am here to react again. I think the other day I was reacting to the arrest story, but here I'm here to react to a video I did some time back. Regardless, I just want to thank you for the support and all that. Thank you for commenting. I told you I belong to the Comment Readers Association, and sometimes I faint in the comment section, and sometimes I wonder, sometimes I'm shocked, sometimes I'm, but it's a whole lot of emotions in the comment section. So there is a video I did a month ago that the title was "What I Have Failed to Get Used to in Nairobi, Kenya as a Ugandan." What I have failed to get used to in Nairobi, Kenya as a Ugandan. I'm enjoying myself in Kenya. I'm enjoying myself big time in Nairobi, Kenya. I feel I've been to Mombasa, I've been to other parts, but Nairobi is my best, honestly speaking. Even Nairobi being my best, I'm abroad. I am abroad in Nairobi, Kenya. That's what I told people the first time I came to Nairobi. And I was taking the flight for the first time, like first time to fly, first time to go out of the country, first time to, to come to Kenya. So I was excited. I told people I'm going abroad. So now this is my 4th time in Nairobi, Kenya. Yeah, but even on my 4th time, there are things I failed to get used to in Nairobi, Kenya. Like I failed like completely. I think it's mainly due to the culture differences or stuff like that, but these things I've failed to get used to them. And I feel even if I stayed in Nairobi for a whole year or a whole decade, I will never get used to them. And people commented. Kenyans can comment. Hey, there is this first person. Kenyans are tired of people using Kenya as a launching pad for their YouTube channels. Foreigners giving reviews about Kenya as if they know better than we do. Go back to Uganda and look for followers there. We are tired of new YouTubers, especially Ugandans and Nigerians. This one was trying to pose as Kenyan. Should I give you my raw, authentic review of this comment or reaction to this comment? No, people sharing because you have not traveled. You also travel to Nigeria, travel to Uganda. You can give your reviews. Reviews are more of personal life experiences, or I call it life through that person's lens. That's a review. Okay, you go to a restaurant, you like the food, that is your point of view. I go there, I don't like the food, that is my personal review. So where do you find the point? Anyway, before I've not yet started reacting to this comment. Someone came to reply this person. This is the person who commented is the Kenyan villager 254. The reply came from Dennis WXYZ. Said, you are so ignorant. True. What about the Kenyan YouTubers in USA, in UK? in Germany and other places, do you think they should be told to return to Kenya? There are Kenyans even in Nigeria. There are Kenyans even in Uganda. Do you think we should tell them the same? Of course, we cannot say that we are not that dense. We are not that dense. In case I say we cannot bend that low like you. And I don't like it when they come out to identify as Kenyans, because there are a few people who like generalizing, who will come out and say Kenyans have said they are tired of Nigerians and Ugandans. These are not Kenyans. There is a certain troubled, envious, failed YouTuber. I think he or she tried YouTube and they failed. Now they are so envious. I think they had this entitlement. Kenyans will watch my content, and they didn't watch. I don't know what kind of content it was, because she doesn't have a single video up. And then she's feeling so envious of people who are visiting Kenya, falling in love with it, and making their honest reviews. There's no problem with that. Stop that entitlement. And sometimes when you're going, I always tell people, it's not a must that you should comment, even though I like comments so much, but I always advise, it's not a must that you should comment. Sometimes if you don't have one to comment, keep quiet, because sometimes when you comment, you show us that upstairs is weak and is dense. So we are not going to judge the whole Kenyan, that he or she came to pose as the spokesperson of Kenyans. Kenyans have been watching our content, and you are the only one, probably because you don't even have data. That's why you're complaining about people who have data and they are watching us. Surely this is a bitter soul, and I feel if you are friends with this person, this one is so toxic, full of envy, jealous. Who has stopped her from traveling to Uganda and reviewing Ugandan places? Who has stopped her from traveling to South Africa? But with this kind of heart and with this kind of envy, this one cannot travel. They can't travel. How do you say this? That Kenyans, we are tired. You are not the spokesperson of Kenya. If Kenyans are tired, they will form a committee. They will come and tell us, don't come back to our country, stay in Uganda, stay in Nigeria, until we get that notice from the representative of Kenyans, who is the president. We are still coming to Kenya, and we shall stay as long as we want. We shall enjoy ourselves. You'll be jealous. Now you're jealous of us having fun in your city. Have we stopped you from having fun in your city? Anyway, let's not dwell on that negative side. There are a lot of beautiful comments in here. This person really, some people are really going through stuff. They're going through stuff. That's why I always tell friends, be there for your friends. People are struggling. And these are the people I always tell, you go and hang on a tomato stem. Thank you. That's my reaction. Don't mind me, oh. Don't mind me, oh. Hey. So, imagine immediately after the other comment, I land on this comment. I don't know if I'm going to pronounce your name right. The other time I reacted to comments and you're like, oh, you didn't mention the name. Rana Jack, okay? Our sister, don't be modest. Your PR and communication skills are up there. Pleasant, engaging, and polite. Was I polite with our first relative? No, but the truth, they need help. I'm polite. I'm polite. Polite. You can go on and on. We are not tired of you. You are confirming what you've always known and liked about Ugandan ladies. This is where it was going. I didn't see this coming. Thank you anyway for this. We have another comment from the United East. United East, you're always commenting, and I appreciate your engagement on this channel. I don't take it for granted. I am so in love, and I completely immerse myself in love in the comment section. Okay, United East said, this was yet another fantastic session. Thank you so much for always educating and entertaining us. As always, there are a few things I would like to point out from your video. And I think on this comment, I'm going to be putting what I said and what his reaction is, because he was mainly reacting to each, and he gave a whole paragraph of, oh, my lighting, okay? Okay, he said, The first one is the fact that our matatus don't always allow enough time when alighting or boarding. The fact that, I don't know if it's constitutional, if it's cultural or what, the fact that the matatus in Nairobi never stop completely for someone to go off. Yeah. These matatu operators in Nairobi behave like they only have 16 hours a day, not 24 hours. Like, we have to act faster. Like, the matatu never like completely to stop, and you know, like, even when you come in, for you to sit, like, as you step a foot in, it's already going. Like me, the matatus I board, I think people are always laughing at me. Someone's like, hey. Like, I cannot get used to that. It's the reason they do that is to meet their daily targets. There is a minimum daily amount they must pay to vehicle owners, and then pocket whatever that remains as their commission. That's why they keep time. That's why they keep time. That's why they keep time more. So it goes minus saying that they are always going to be in a hurry so that they make just enough to pay their bosses and for themselves. This is quite believable and quite understandable. But in Uganda, it's different, you guys. In Uganda, if you do that, we will be the passengers, even others before me, who is suffering that. Other passengers will be like, oh, you want to break the ladies' legs? Oh, you people, why are you impatient? Oh. In Nairobi. Everyone is, you are delaying us, as in, come in, let's go, you know. That's the vibe here. I almost fell in that lane, like in the corridor. So as I was still taking my time to go in, and I was but in Uganda, it's different, you guys. They will completely stop you, alight, and you know, stuff continues. That's why I say life in Uganda is a bit slower, or life in Kampala is slower than the life in Nairobi. Yeah. That's why I feel more comfortable, I feel safer in the super metro. Look at this one. It's so hard. Yeah, say whatever you want to say. I'm a super metro girl. Believe me, I really laughed so hard when you said you'll be sticking to super metro. I mean, that's only possible because they play your route. they play your route. How about when business engagement or work requires you to use another route? Honestly, you'll have no other option but to use the buses on that given route, even if they are playing loud music. And the matatus are playing loud music. It's not music, it was loud noise, because music is organized sound. Now this was very disorganized sound, because the sound was bad, you know, like that, as if like that sound whereby I don't like, you know, speakers that as if there is a cockroach inside, and the music is like tears started rolling down, and people were looking at me because the headache was intense. Honestly, there are some places I failed to go to. I plan to go, let me go to this place, and I find the matatu so loud and I cancel the journey. I say, let me look for a place that has super metro on their route. So I truly understand you. Thank you, United East. But regardless of everything, the loud matatus most play the low income estates, especially the ghettos. That means you're less likely to have to use them if you're staying in a relatively more decent neighborhood. This one I didn't know. So the loud matatus are the ones going to the ghettos. Someone can come out and react to this. There are a lot more to talk about regarding the issues you've mentioned in the video, so I'll be dropping subsequent comments as time goes by. Once again, thanks a lot for always posting quality and engaging content, which thank you, my dear. Personally, I can't take all the love and commitment for granted. Please continue enjoying your stay in Kenya. See you in the next season. Cheers. Hey! Thank you. I enjoy such detailed comments. I truly enjoy such detailed comments. I can read it over and over again as I'm learning, as I'm taking notes and taking his concern. Okay, taking his concern. And someone said Matatu's loud music is part of us. That is Francis Mongai. And someone said that loud music is to keep your heart beat or your heart in check, your pressure in check. If you're still right with your heart. And someone commented, this woman, she might be an iteso or gishu. Why did you think? Why do you think? Actually, I'm none of these. I am a Mutoro, but I am married to an iteso. Are they ateso, iteso? I'm married in Uganda. Itesos are from the east, so I'm married to an Easterner. Yeah, so I am Mutoro by birth. I'm an iteso by choice because I chose to marry an iteso. Okay. Ugali, and somewhere I commented about the food, and this is what I said. And this is the reaction. Ugali, sukuma, and meat stew is not a bad combination. That is fairly okay. But what I reacted to is the rate at which you Kenyans eat meat on a daily. In my papa's house, we eat meat on a daily, almost on a daily. Hey, no. I cannot afford that. Someone commented, Patrick Kamau said, Banange nyabo wange. Kenyans love banange. I think because most of Ugandans always speak and say banange. So Kenyans love that word banange. Even Chimano sang about it in Sauti Soul when they did a collab with a Ugandan artist. Bebe Cool said, Banange, you're a winner. What your mama gave you is a winner. Eh. Banange, you're a winner. What your mama gave you is a killer. Binyuma, mama, binyuma. That was Chimando. So all Kenyans, what they say is banange, even when it's not coordinating whatever they're saying. So this one, Patrick said it right though. Banange, nyabo wange. I assure you, sure you will. You must get used to it. The Kenyan culture is very contagious. Very contagious. The moment you find yourself constructing a whole sentence in Kiswahili, know that you've got it. You don't rest in a battle. The moment you start constructing a sentence in Kiswahili, you have already heredited the Kenyan culture. Thank you so much, Patrick Kamau. I appreciate. Most of you have not put these replies here because I've been going through a lot and I've not been able to work on all of them. I go and comment with the right state of mind. I don't go to my comment section biased, bitter, or what. I go to my comment section with the right state of mind. That's why, because I didn't reply most of you, I found it wise to come here and be able to react to your comments. At least you can get an audible reply to your comments. Having lived in Uganda, the difference with public transport and the people is huge. In Uganda, things and people kind of move slow. Because I said Nairobi was so fast for me and it always makes me hungry. Chill. Slow and chill. Nairobi, especially the CBD, you have to move like someone is after you. This is true. I always felt, who is chasing Kenyans in Nairobi? They move like they were trained in an army school. Sweet. They move like someone is after them. I think because of even the economic standards, the opportunities, the money. Nairobi is a business hub, so everyone is seeing what can I go out with at the end of the day. What can I, end the day with? So people are always on the go. Even in Uganda on the go, but this kind of vibe is so much downtown. Yeah. Make sure you visit Watamu. I've been to Watamu before. I had my honeymoon in Watamu actually. My honeymoon was in Watamu, Mombasa, Kilifi, all that side. I've been to Watamu there. I'm on the quest to finish all the Kenyan counties. I've been to Mombasa, I've been to Turkana, that is Lodwar, I've been to Kakuma. I want to finish all the Kenyan counties. Yeah. You can eat it dry. Someone commented, you can eat it dry, you can eat it wet. Kenyans with meat. I am trying to be mature. I don't know why you're trying to be mature in this. Don't divert my statements. Me, I just said Kenyans love meat. They can eat it anyhow, any day, anywhere. Kenyans love meat. That one is on record. We are almost putting you in a Guinness Book of Records. People who love meat, nyama, choma, like Kenyans. I think somewhere, somehow, in the national flag of Kenya, meat and ugali were supposed to be somewhere as national emblem. Because the way you love meat. I cannot eat meat like that, and that shows you are rich, because meat is expensive. And you guys can afford to eat meat breakfast, lunch, dinner. So the comments are really many, and I am trying to be as fast. Yes, someone agrees. I said Kenya is expensive, and someone agrees Kenyan is expensive. I said Kenyans can comment, and someone said yes, we have the keyboard power. We can comment. We have all the time to comment. And someone is saying, I am Maria TV. Thank you so much. I think Maria TV, you're a content creator, and I think I've supported you. Wow, nice relating on your travel experiences. Thank you. These experiences actually help other people who are planning to come to Kenya, so that maybe it can be a little bit easier. They know what to expect, or they are less troubled. You know, when you are when you have information, you prepare in advance. Yeah, so there is Collins Kenya. Collins Kenya, thank you so much. Thank you so much for always supporting and for always commenting. I do not take this love for granted. Your mind, how beautiful is your mind. Hey, I don't have an iota of evidence to disagree with a good percentage of your video, of all the things I cited in the video. The relationship between we Kenyans and demonstration is symbiotic, because I said, hey, Kenyans are brave, they are confident. They are demonstrations. Hey, so this one is reacting. The relationship between we Kenyans and demonstration is symbiotic, parasitism to be precise. We are parasitic organisms, that is the organizer benefit at the expense of the host, the demonstrator, which is true. Because all these people fueling this demonstration, they go out and have a good life. And the people demonstrating, the ones who are being held, arrested, they are people from poor families. But then again, someone said, Kenyans, they took their independence through this, so they cannot let go. This is in their blood. And so we want you also cross borders and come and demonstrate in Uganda. Try it. Please come and help us. Analogy of parasite host is the right description. Okay, someone was replying to Collins. Thank you. Thank you. In Kenya, protesting is normal and accepted way of life. Not necessarily due to external influences. Kenyans grew fighting for their rights since 80s. You see? Because I said I feel most of the political conflicts we have are due to foreign sabotage in Africa. This is my ideology. This is my mind. This is what I planted in my mind. Someone said, Kenyan's politics is not interfered by any foreign powers. Where? It's not. And then I told them, I feel all political conflicts in Africa are due to foreign sabotage. In Kenya, constitution, freedom of speech and expression is anchored in law as a matter of basic human rights, which is in Uganda too. As such, demonstrations, protests, sit-ins, petitions, and picketing are all forms of expression and free speech. No foreign power can be deemed to instigate this, neither can the Kenyan government. Is it called curtail the rights? Free country, free expression, free speech. But sometime you will agree with me. Though it's in your blood, some things are fueled. That is me, that's my ideology. But thank you. What happened to your old account? My old account, I have 2 accounts, guys. I think I've told you before. This one was more of me evolving and me being confident. The other one is more of me in my comfort zone. That's why I'm so at peace in the other account. But this one is more of me coming out and harnessing my confidence, using my confidence, you know. And about the same thing about Kenyan politics, someone came and talked to me. What did they say? Demonstrations in Kenya are led by one man, very popular in Nairobi but very unpopular elsewhere. He is yet to believe that Kenyans rejected him and will never be president. I love to watch you You vibrate good vibes, dear sis. Your vlogs are amazing. Keep it up. Oh, thank you. Thank you, my dear. Thank you. Oh. And someone came and told me, this is still about Kenyan politics. Shut up your beak on the Kenyan politics, which you can never understand, even in a million years. Wrap up your tour and go back to your dictatorship, where citizens can take all crap from the government. This is a one-punchian kakoro. And he looks old. He's an old man who thinks people have beaks. This one went to a very poor school. And you guys, sometimes I know I am so soft. Sometimes I don't want to attack people because people are going through bad days and I don't want to rub off. But when someone insults me personally, I feel you can challenge the ideology, you can challenge the idea, but don't attack me personally. Okay, so this one said, shut up your beak. To him this one looks a beak. So I told him, the stupidity you are displaying is uncalled for. Kenyans are brilliant people that share their opinions in a better way. I doubt you are one. Shut up and wait till I come to your country, and when I decide to go political in your country. For now, I'm enjoying myself in Kenya. Because this one didn't sound Kenyan. Come on. Behave yourself, Kakoro. This is Dennis WXY, always fighting my battles. Dennis, what will I give you? Send me your address. I send you something. Come on, behave yourself, Kakoro. Just because you think Kenya democracy is superior doesn't warrant you to shut others. Yes, we have freedom to protest, but you are aware of the businesses that got looted. Protesters stealing, the police killings, you know? The protesters are stealing, the police are killing. It's not good. So what are you being proud of, Kakoro? And shutting people up. And him with his dense mind comes back. Just shut up about the whole thing as well. Foreigners have zero business commenting ignorantly about our local politics. Content creator who comments on foreign countries' politics is not just stupid but very daft, because she does loses audience instantly. The way this one lost me. You can go Kakoro as much as you want. Go. Content creators should keep off politics. By the way, I don't go political. My content is not, even in my country, my content is not political at all. But there are some things I've set as general standards. Me, I feel every sabotage anywhere in Africa, that is my ideology, is due to a foreign sabotage. Every conflict anywhere in Africa. They'll find two people who have a few issues with themselves and they fuel it up and ignite it. So Kakoro, you can't change my mind. You can unsubscribe for as much as you want. I'm not going to be here being subjected to your insults. Actually, don't forget, as you unsubscribe, don't forget to hang on a tomato stem as you go. Thank you very much. You are welcome. Hey, someone said I have attitude. Let me control my attitude. Me, I don't go political. If I don't know Ugandan politics, well, which country am I going to comment about politically? Leave me alone. Question: how do you raise grievances in Uganda when your government isn't doing things right? Protests in Kenya are just a normal. People feel like a normal thing. People feel moving in the right direction. And being well represented. Right now it's becoming unbearable because of taxation and unfriendly policies, and thus demonstrations. People are free to demonstrate. That's why I said Kenyans are very brave and very confident. In Uganda, it's like that freedom of demonstrations is so much, it's not so much there. And talking about these things doesn't make a talk really political. These are policies that affect normal people that have to be addressed. Okay? You are certainly full of life. I am. I am blessed. I am blessed. We are so much alike. Pole, welcome to Nairobi. Halia. This is Swahili. Welcome to Nairobi. That human condition in the whole world adapts to Nairobi. Thank you. Pole, 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 pole. And then I say Nairobi is so cold. Sometimes I put on my small dresses. I want to slay, and Nairobi can't let me slay in peace. I want to go to town. I feel like I'm rocking it, and then town rocks me very well with coldness. I go back. Someone commented, Nairobi will not let you slay. I was rocked by I laughed so hard. I understand. Nairobi and Kenya. The Nairobi and Kenya that Ugandans admire is as a result. Okay, this one I reacted already. I think I've reacted to all your comments. And I'm not guilty of not replying, my people. I appreciate you. My mind, how beautiful is my mind. Queen Vashti is not much my kind. My mind, how beautiful is my mind. Queen Vashti is no match my kind. My mind, how beautiful is my mind. Queen Vashti is no match my kind. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I know sometimes I go bitter, sometimes I go hard. I feel it's not bitterness. Some people need to be put in their places, and need to be brought to the realization of we are being so rude and so dense. Those are the people I tell to hang on tomato stems, and you people come here and say you are telling people to hang tomato stems. Go and hang on a tomato stem, you will be fine. But otherwise, thank you so much for supporting, for all the love. I don't take it for granted. Thank you so much. I appreciate, and see you in the next video, because you can look at me all day and I could be your best friend all day. I could be your best girl all day, or I could be your best day all day.